following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Tonight, we're keeping it in the AFC West between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
Not been a whole lot of careers quite like Geno's. The miraculous second act of his career in 2022 is now old news. And I think it's because of a stubbornness, a stick-to-itiveness, and a competitiveness that few have.
Right to the air with Smith. Has him with a quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 32-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They motion Tucker over left. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
Takes it in at the 26. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Play action now for Herbert. It is caught left side. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Stopped by the unmistakable Max Crosby.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball at the 33 for first down. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14. First down, Chargers.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Another give here to Jency. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the gun, Smith. He's going to tuck it and run. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18 more yards. That's another Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. that inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense. It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for second down. This time it's a passing play. Dumped off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Smith setting the throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. So the L.A. offense getting out there for their second drive. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Off a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
You can do better. Do it.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Throwing on first is Herbert. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked up.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first two possessions. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Smith. Completed to his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Giving this to Genty. Into the second level past the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Darius Davis to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And it's going to be interesting to see, Brock, if they're a little rattled. Seeing that interception end up costing them the lead. Things all tied up now.
Okay, maybe a little rattled, but these are pros. And part of that is understanding. Those guys on the other side, they're capable of making plays too. The key now is to go atone for it and get that lead back.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Finds his fullback. One's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. They go play action. Here's Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now Herbert again. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Brought down before the return gets far. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Ball at the 33 for first down. They go play action. Here's Smith. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Connects on the crosser. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Smith. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. Nice tackle there, so a nice start to a new set of downs, but let's see if they keep it. So let's examine this flag. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. And again, it's Smith. And that won't be brought in, but I love the deep shot there. Some excitement for us on our final play of the opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second and pretty long here. Complete, it's Myers. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Smith to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Chargers are on him, and it's blocked! And he goes down, but somehow, even with the block, they get a 1st down!
You could see the vulnerability right up the middle from the jump, and that's exactly where the special teams attacked. Pressure got through, had a straight shot right at the punter, who couldn't get it off in time.
Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Herbert from the gun. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Juke the defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. By Bash, left side. Free inside the 30. And he has this down to the 14-yard line.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has it in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Jency. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
Blitz coming for Smith. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up in a second after coming into the lead. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Carlson now to add one more.
The point after.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, putting him in the spin cycle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. It'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
2 yards on the
Kid, I don't know
pickup.
why every
It's
once in a while I'll
second
get these
and
little
8
flashbacks, but
at
a little
the
play like
23-yard
that just
line.
flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Herbert on first down. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
to number 1.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. On the counter, it's Hampton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Herbert to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. You're just kind of waiting, right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Herbert back to throw. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. On 4th down, here's Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Tight end motioning right. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Herbert to throw once more. Setting up the running back screen. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Now Herbert again. He has the first over the middle. pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to Will Disley. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Chargers.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Chargers. With it, 1st and 10. It's Herbert once more. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They toss left side to Harris. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That heater's going to fall to the turf.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll run for this. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Goal line formation, a give to the fullback powering forward. Is that Lorenzo Neal? That Tom Rathman down there, Brock? It doesn't get more old school smash mouth than that.
Yeah, I think you could go back to the early 1900s with no face masks and still find that play, that formation, and yes, sometimes even that touchdown.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Raiders 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Genty from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Smith. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage. The trusty tight end.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Pick it up. You're embarrassing us.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And the fair catch made here at the 15. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First and 10, Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Los Angeles.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Harris once more. He's up again. And they'll finally get him at the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down, Chargers.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Herbert from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Complete to number
Play
8.
like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. To throw, Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Herbert throwing again. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Ball on the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. Ran into a wall that time. Couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Shotgun snap to Smith. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he makes the... Wait, no, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team, and he's going to try to avoid having a 2nd one blocked here. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Chargers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. from the gun. They go with Harris. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Harris. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. Third down coming up. They motion the tight end over. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up and hit a fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, Kate. Awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Smith. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for a Las Vegas. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's why you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw it this time. Smith lost it. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And they retain possession, so that's a positive. But that's the end of them, Brock. They lost yardage on that fumble. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Put a gold star on the grade sheet for that defensive coverage, even with plenty of time to throw it. That defense never gave the QB a lane to complete it.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10.
Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. the play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Staying on the ground with Harris. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. They bring their tight end left. They give to Harris from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A loss of a yard. Brings up.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jermaine Pratt picks it.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. There's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and 3 now. They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 3. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down from the red zone. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. And again, it's Smith. He's running with it.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Smith setting the throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. It's a 36-yard look for it. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Now Herbert to throw. One's cut along the left sideline. He's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
It's a gain of 23
Every
yards.
tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make the play just as that tight end did.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And they they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
To Keenan Allen.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
They'll motion a tight end left. On 3rd down, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
They'll send out the punting unit. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. That's completed right side. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the
Nice to see that
32-yard line.
connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 37. Complete, it's Myers. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. On the option, it's Genty. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. From the gun, Smith. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Raiders losing by 7.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Setting up to pass. Dumped off to his running back. He's dropped. A big stop and a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there.
2 yards.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 14-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw. This throw is caught. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's in second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Second down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Shotgun give here to JT. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is to throw. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
24-24.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Davis. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
32-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. This is Harris. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
He was brought
Call it
down
9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it's all coming down to a try from Cameron Dicker. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. The kick is good. He got it. And the third time he puts it through will be the charm. They won it. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.